What up, gang? This your boy Music 101, and y'all back with another episode of Miss Me with the BS. Make sure y'all hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and turn on all post notifications so you don't miss a video.
We lost Jonathan tonight, and Stephanie, his wife, speaking with her was extremely impactful. It brought me back at the beginning of my term as mayor, speaking with the family members of Officer Rivera and Mora, and just feeling that intense pain, hoping that it was not true. It was because of a senseless act of violence that we witnessed a person had a total disregard for the safety of this city. Can I say it any clearer? It is the good guys against the bad guys. And these bad guys are violent. They carry guns. And the symbol of our public safety, which is that police uniform, they have a total disregard for. And this incident took place in a neighborhood. I learned just a few moments ago it was right outside of Councilwoman Savina Brooks Powers' office. And just watching people walk down the block as these dangerous individuals inflicted a level of violence that took the life of a police officer, of a husband, of a son. And we could see it as the role that police officers play every day as they move towards violence. But the reality is, this is a loved one that we lost, a young man. My heart goes out to Jonathan's family, Stephanie, and all that are in the room, giving them the support. This is a devastating moment, one of the most difficult processes I have as the mayor of the city of New York. It's my obligation to keep the men and women who wear that uniform safe. I want to thank my colleagues that came here today, District Attorney Eric Gonzalez, Borough President Donovan, and as I indicated, Councilwoman Savina Brooks Powers. And Senator Sanders also reached out to show his condolences for this family and for our city. We lost one of our sons today, and it is extremely painful.
Peace, what's up? This is Miss Me with that BS. I am coming to you with a video regarding Officer Jonathan Diller, who was murdered last night in Queens. Officer Diller was trying to check on an occupied vehicle that was parked in a bus stop. The occupants refused to get out of the vehicle. The passenger shot Officer Diller in the torso, up under his bulletproof vest. Unfortunately, he did not make it. He is survived by his wife and a son that is just the tender age of 1. That's the saddest part in all of this. One moment. Shout out to Loud Lab NYC, one of my favorite outlets, media outlets. The suspects by the last names of Rivera and Jones had extensive criminal history. Jones was actually out on bail with a weapon charge, $75,000 bail, and was due back in court on Monday. The charge stems from April 2023, so just shy of a year. This is crazy. Like, this is really crazy. I don't know if it's because of the overcrowding of the jails or what, but yeah, I guess there's no justice in the system. Officer Diller was shot in the torso just under his bullet resistant vest. His partner was able to fire back at the suspect, and he actually shot that person in the back. And is in stable condition. They are both in custody at this time. Now, what you are watching here is a dignified transfer of Officer Diller from Jamaica Hospital to the medical examiner's office in Manhattan. As you can see by all right, it's shut the entire area down. They are making their way to Van Wyck Expressway. I mean, not like going back and forth from week to week, but it's a lot more bad stories going on than good. And I know it's a saying that bad news travels fast, but this is just a bit much. My continued thought about this is his son, because he's not old enough to understand. And I'm pretty sure that family is going to keep his father's memory alive for him. But just like anybody else that goes to work, you just want to be able to make it home. From what I've read, what I was told, that Officer Diller was the personification of courage and heroism right up until his demise. Officer Diller was just 31 years old. He was only on the New York City Police Department for 3 years. Definitely, as far as life, he had so much of that to live, so many more experiences to have. Just like any other job, you just want to get home. And we all deserve that, including him. It's very, very unfortunate what has happened last night or yesterday evening. So many lives are different today because of this. I've watched this transfer a few times today, and it's just saddening. I have witnessed two in my lifetime, like seen it with my own eyes. It's a very sad thing to see. And like that, I guess the quietness after that, that's a sound you'll never forget. I just want to leave you all with a thought. You see how things like this happen, and as we are supposed to lean on one another and come together, we need to do things like this prior to tragedies happening. That's just my opinion. I don't know how you may feel about that. But my hope in that, if we were to do that, it could stop all this bad stuff that's just going around. Like, I don't know. I just feel like things are getting worse. But I just wanted to leave you all with that thought. Just quickly run this by you all, because I always say I'm not going to take up too much of your time. But once again, my condolences go out to the friends, family, co-workers, anyone that was able to be touched by him. I just want to extend my condolences over and over again. But I always say I'm not going to take up too much of your time. Peace.